So it's entirely too late. It is, I basically had a few hours sleep before work, and I don't know, fucking exhausted and can't sleep. Also because when it comes down to it, I don't even have a job. Pretty soon it's the same fucking story that I always go through, and this is all my stuff, and I'm not saying this is generalized for people, but some people out there might actually understand this. You get a job, you go into the job, you are forthcoming about your problems, tell them what's up, what challenges you might be facing, etc., etc. So you take on the job, and things start off really well, but then you have a problem. You run into an issue, something comes up, which you really can't fucking control. Try to get on medication, that doesn't work because, I'm sorry, when it comes down to it, the whole mental health profession, I think needs a little mental health, actually. It's hard to get into people. Most of the people that are doing the counseling that I've experienced have been massively fucked up, and, to the point of everything from yelling at me to laughing in my face to, etc. That's a different story altogether, though. So the work thing, you tell them, it's a point where you behave, you try to get things under control. Maybe if that doesn't work, then your behavior gets a little out of control, and then they start picking at little things until you're fired. Well, if you do anything about it and get to ahead of time, like this last time I went to a doctor, they were still picking at little things, and when they say don't worry about something, well, you need to worry. So they stopped for a while because, left for a while, went to the hospital for a bit, and then came back and things were fine because I was low down on medication, but then life happens, and sometimes you accidentally revert back to what you were doing before, especially if you're moving all over the place trying to figure out a place to live. Also, with that extra stress, people don't want that extra stress. They don't want to hear about how fucked up your life is because you're trying to find a place to live and work and maintain some sort of sanity at the same time and not end up on the street because, pretty much what will happen. If you end up on the street, you're probably going to blow your brains out. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not you, but I would, because I don't think I can deal with that very well. So, doing all this, not even, then finally, okay, so if I'm going to get into a decent place, I'm still stressed. I've got a lot of shit that's built up that's months and months of, fucking worrying about things, and of course I'm here, don't worry about it, and you need to see a therapist, and you need on medication, and so on and so forth. You know how long I've been looking for a therapist? 25 years. I've had one good, fucking psychiatrist, that's it. The rest of them were, there's a few that were okay, most of them fucking sucked, or were assholes, and fucking played games like giving me medication, and laughing when I came back and said, this is making me crazy, and they're like, oh, I didn't think that would work. So, anyway, back to the work thing. So now, once again, I'm at the end of the rope. Final warning. And it's because a lot of it has to do with the fact that somebody got upset, that asked a question about something, and tried to explain like an answer, but I wasn't entertaining at the moment. So they took it as I was being aggressive, because I was talking like this instead of bouncing off the fucking walls, because I don't always have the energy for that. I'm tired of it, moving and doing all kinds of shit. And because I missed a meeting, because unfortunately I was helping a friend that just got kicked out of place too, and I spaced a meeting on a day that I wasn't working. That's twice in over 2 years, and so yeah, that's going to be used against me too, so I'm trying, but sometimes it just fucking sucks because you can do everything you can. I've changed over and over again people. I've got on medication, off medication, did this, did that, the other thing. And some people just aren't fucking happy. And once you tell your job that you have any problems, everything you say becomes invalid, and basically, doesn't matter what you say. Because if somebody else says something, that you did something, you're always the one that's fucked up. It's like I'm waiting to find that one job that actually gets it. But now I've got to worry about, now I might even have a job, and that's supposed to calm me down. They won't even do a program thing for me that they'll do for everybody else. Just give me half-assed excuses. Well, we can't do this. Why? Because of this. I'm like, well, what if you adjust this? And no, you're just not going to do it. But you do it for anybody else. But I'm not qualified because, so I can't get the equipment I need because mine's broken, and I don't have the money to get it because things have been going wrong, and the more stress it builds up, the worse things get. And they're basically just waiting for me to fuck up enough to quit for me to get fired, I think. Who knows? And everything I said before about, I think they're doing that, everybody's going to be like, you're paranoid. No, I'm not fucking paranoid, because everything I said ends up happening, and on top of that, it's like even last time I went through this whole process with the same people, it's like, You know, it's like, I was worried about something, I brought it up, talked about it, I communicate very well, I think. Okay, so sometimes the little words are off, but I do repeat myself over and over again and try to make sure people know what I'm saying. And I brought a couple things up over and over again, and they were ignored or don't worry about it, and then later was written up for it. You know, but nobody's gonna believe me because I'm fucking crazy, right? It fucking sucks, you know. Finally get one thing going on good, which is a place to live. Ooh. But I'm not gonna be able to afford it if I get fucking fired, which is exactly why they're going with us. It's fucking ridiculous.